Aishi and you are watching Oscar. Today we are going to explain the ASOC syllabus in details. And today we will cover the following topics. Topic number 1, type of examination. Topic number 2, pattern of examination. Topic number 3, passing criteria of both general and restricted grade. Topic number 4, exemption of section A. Topic number 5, details of section A. That means we will discuss the syllabus of radio theory and electronics in details of what you have to learn. Topic 6, details of section B, radio regulations. So be with us till the very end of the video. So let's get started. Type of examination. There are two types of examination. One is restricted grade, another one is general grade. Now let us come to the pattern of examination. The examination consists of part 1 and part 2. Part 1 is the theory part. It consists of two sections, section A and section B. Section A is radio theory and practice, which is basic electronics, and section B is radio regulations, which means you need to know few regulations to operate a radio. Part 2 is the practical exam. You have to play and decode Morse. The speed should be 8 watt per minute or more than 8 watt per minute. Part 2 is only for general grade candidates and not applicable for restricted grade candidates. Now let us know the passing criteria of restricted grade. Duration of examination is 1 hour. Total marks is 100. Total number of questions you will attend is 50. 50 into 2, 100. Pass marks. Student must secure at least 40% in each section, that is from section A and section B, and 50% in aggregate. Now let us know the passing criteria for general grade. Duration of the examination is 2 hours. Total marks is 100. Number of questions is 100. 100 into 1, 100. Each question carries 1 mark. Student must secure at least 50% in each section, section A and section B, and 60% in aggregate. For the additional information, 50 questions from each section. Exemption in section A of part 1. In ASOC examination, there is a provision for exemption in section A, that is radio theory and practice in part 1. Let us know who are eligible for exemption. Candidates having BTech, BE degree in electronics or telecommunication, BSc, MSc with electronics or telecommunication, diploma in engineering with electronics or telecommunication can get the exemption. Now we will know the syllabus in details of part 1, section A plus section B. First we will know about section A. You will have to study elementary electricity and magnetism. Under this, you have to read some subparts. Elementary theory of electricity, passive devices like resistors, inductors, transformers and capacitors, and active devices like diodes and transistors. You will also need to know Kirchhoff's current and voltage laws, simple application of the law. Conductors and insulators. You have to learn the properties, units of circuit elements, Ohm's law. Conductance. You have to learn the definition of self and mutual inductance. Power and energy. You will have to learn the definition, units and simple applications. Permanent magnets and electromagnets. You will have to learn the definition, properties and their use. Next, you will have to learn about elementary theory of alternating currents, which is AC. Sinusoidal alternating quantities. You have to learn the definition of peak, instantaneous, R.M.S, average values and its simple application. Phase, reactance, impedance, power factor definition, units and simple applications. Parallel and series circuit containing resistance, inductance, capacitance, resonance, in series and parallel circuits, coupled circuits. Rectifiers, voltage regulation and smoothing circuits, their basic knowledge and simple application. Then you will have to learn about elementary theory of semiconductor devices. You will have to learn about diodes and transistors, properties used of these devices for construction of amplifiers, oscillators, detectors and frequency changers. Next you will learn about radio receivers, principles and operation of TRF and super heterodyne receivers, CW reception, receiver characteristics, sensitivity, selectivity, fidelity, adjacent channel and image interference, AVC and squelch or circuit signals to noise radio. Next you will learn about transmitter, principles and operation of low power transmitter, crystal oscillators, stability of oscillators. Then basic knowledge about construction of semiconductor based transmitters. Radio wave propagation, basic knowledge of electromagnetic spectrum, wavelength, frequency bands, nature and propagations of radio waves, ground and sky waves, space waves, skip distance, skip zone and fading. Aerials, common types of transmitting and receiving aerials. Frequency measurement, measurement of frequency and use of simple frequency meters. Make sure you learn everything from these sections because questions are likely to come from each and every part. Section A. Following part is only for general grade examination. The syllabus authorized for recited grade will also be included along with the following items. Principles of communication. You will have to learn elementary idea of analog and digital communication. Need for modulation, modulation amplitude, frequency and pulse modulation, and elementary idea about demodulation. Next you will have to learn about alternating current, basic concepts about the construction of transformers, definition of transformer losses, a transformer as a matching device. You will have to learn about semiconductor devices and transistors, elementary principles of conduction and construction, symbols and biasing methods. You will have to know about power supplies, basic knowledge of half wave and full wave rectifiers, definition and application of bridge rectifier, smoothing and regulating circuits. You will also have to learn about transmitters and receivers, elementary principles of transmission and reception of facsimile and television signals. Then you will have to learn about propagation, characteristics of ionosphere and troposphere, properties of ionosphere layers, critical frequency and day-night frequencies. Next you will have to learn about aerials, principles of radiation, aerials for different frequency bands including aerials for microwave. Space communications, elementary principles of communication via satellites. Section B. You should have the knowledge of Indian Wireless Telegraph Rules 1973. The Indian Wireless Telegraph Rules 1973 and amendments specially focused on amateur service. And you should also have knowledge about ITU, International Telecommunication Union, radio regulations as relating to the operation of amateur stations with particular emphasis on the following items. As per Appendix 1, designation of emission. As per Appendix 14, phonetic alphabets and figure code. And you can also learn the phonetics from our video, link given in the description. As per Article 2, nomenclature of the frequency and wavelength. As per Article 5, frequency allocation for amateur services. As per Article 15, interference measures against interference and test. As per Article 19, identification of stations. As per Article 30, 31, 32 and 33, distress signal, call and message transmissions. According to the same article, Article 30, 31, 32 and 33, urgency signal, call and message transmissions. According to Article 25, amateur station. according to Appendix 42 call sign series allocated to India. Then you will have to learn about standard frequency and time signals service in the world. And after this, you will have to learn few Q codes and abbreviations. They should have the same meaning as assigned to them in the convention. Like QRA, which means what is your name of your station. QRL meaning are you busy. QTR meaning what is the correct time, etc. etc. Always remember that Q codes can be used both as question and answer, so memorize all the mentioned Q codes, and in our live classes we used to teach Q codes also. Then you will learn about abbreviations. Abbreviations are AA, AS, AR, C, CFM, CL, CQ, DE, K, NIL, OK, R, TU, VA, WA, WB. This was all about ASOC examination syllabus in details. If you wish to learn these topics more clearly, then do join Oscar classes. Oscar is a free open source program. That means you don't have to pay a single money for attending the classes. I hope this video has cleared all of your doubts and helped you. If there are any further doubts, comment down below. Thank you. Stay safe, stay healthy, wear a mask, use sanitizer.